Are you not entertained? Isn't that why you come here? Kelly come over to check out my signal.
I just shook his hand and look what fell into mine.
I knew you was holding out over here while we were over there digging jobs.
Hey, I told you guys I was coming over.
Yeah, I know. You told us to go anyway.
Alexis, record video.
All right, Dennis and I are on the Piscataquis. We get the kayaks out. You can see there. Dennis is over there looking for his first find. And today we're going to dig all kinds of finds. All kinds.
Part of it. I think that was a rock.
There was some rocks in it.
Oh, cool, man. She got chewed up.
Biggest piece of pewter I dug this year so far.
Some fancy on the side there too, where they carved it. Maybe.
Yeah. Well, maybe we'll find more of it.
Yeah.
Awesome. Now there's something you don't see every day, an old wagon wheel. Probably been in the river for 100, 120, 130 years. Alright, we got our first find at our new spot, and I don't think it's pewter. I'll verify that with Dennis, but it doesn't look like much. Alright, we're up as far as we're going to go. Dennis is over on that side there. I chose this side. There's lots of glass, which is good, pottery, good sign, and this is non-metallic, but I don't know what it is, so it's coming with me. Well, it's been pretty slow since I dug my piece of pewter, and ain't got much else to show, but I got one of these little buttons that ring up awful high. Glad to have it. Hopefully Dennis and I will come up with something before we get out of here. Alright, we're on the other side of the island. I found that one pewter piece, and that was it, except the junk on the ladder side. Dennis is... Alright, we're back home. We got a pewter piece, probably an old tea kettle. There was some design on it right there. Dennis suggested that I separate the top from the bottom, kind of salvage this bottom here with the fancy on it, use this to melt down and make other things later on, use it for scrap. And I think that's probably what I'm going to do. Well, I did it. I separated the top, which we're going to scrap and melt down, make other things with in the future, from the base. I got a base piece, my display. Alright, we're in the Piscataquis. We're between the dams, which we're not even supposed to be able to get at right now. The water's real low, and I'm not even going to ask it because I'm going to dig all kinds of finds today. All kinds. Alright, we're at our spot. We're going to go underneath this building here. It used to be a grist mill. Let's see what we come up with. Alright, we're hunting this dark tunnel, bridge, or whatever. And I got my first find with the AT Pro. What do I do with it? It's right here. It's a spoonage. And here I can't tell how fancy it is, or if it's silver, or if it's not, but glad to have it. Alright, we got out of the dark cave. Didn't find much in there. And, except for that little spoon, got our first fishing lure of the day. Nice.
What is the fancy brass piece?
I just found this here in the ledges. Dennis come over and check it out. It's got a lot of fancy on it. We're not sure if it's pewter or brass. It's awfully heavy. This little fancy piece. Dennis, I flipped over a rock here. We got a buckle, which is nice. We got a padlock, or the meat of the padlock. Let's see if we got anything else in here of any interest.
Oh, right by your thumb.
There's a...
Yeah, and there's something else down there I can see. Right down where your thumb was. Yep, right there. Oh, it might be just a little rivet. Yeah. Yeah, gotta dig around in these cracks, guys. Yeah, and I just came across this over there. It's a little button. Alright, we're gonna keep hunting around. Just had lunch, so I've got some energy.
Well, I guess that's about it. Not seeing anything else. Get these 3 items out of one hole. Nice. Well, I'm on the board with a coin. I was prying through this ledge and it was a coin signal. I didn't want to give up on it. So I kept trying and I got myself an Indian. What year? I'm not quite sure. Should clean up nicely. Glad to have it. Alright, we brought the kayaks further downstream away from the ledges. Instead of picking through ledges, we're going to pick through these rocks and sandy area. And hopefully we're going to dig all kinds, right Dennis?
Hopefully.
I got it really different. Alright, I'm on the board. I had the big rock here and I knew that big rock didn't ring 65. Flipped it over and there was a pocket watch. Nice. Sure that won't be the last thing we dig today. Well, I dug and dug around. Had to get that big rock out because I was getting such a good signal. And I got this piece of brass with tons of fancy on it. Not quite sure what the image is, but I'm glad to have that. I don't know what it might have went to. It looks like a tag for like a piece of machinery or something maybe. I don't know.
Woman on there.
Alright, Dennis has identified this as a printing plate. He says there's a woman on there with a long dress. And we'll get her at home, get her cleaned up, and hopefully it'll come out good. You can see Dennis way over there. He went to the other side of the river where he's digging all kinds of coins and stuff, and I'm over here. I'm not digging much. That might have just changed because I found myself a bell, or most of a bell. Wish the other part of it was in there, but it wasn't. Still glad to have it. Half a bell or 3/4 of a bell. Dennis is getting ready to come over with a kayak. He probably wants to head down the river a little bit. I've been doing up and down this shore. Right where I got out of the kayak, it was 88. Nice high tone. Right next to the kayak. This is a beautiful base for something. I'm not sure what. It's not pewter, but it's brass, I believe. Dennis and I moved down the river to another spot. We're mudlarking and metal detecting at the same time. And I just got a piece here, lid with the glass. The glass was cracked, but hopefully we can get that home just like that. All right, we'll see you at the next. All right, we're hunting the shallows here. See Dennis down there. Myself a nice spoon. Spoonage. All right, we're back home. We're gonna do a little wrap-up action. I separated this from the top of that. It's probably a tea kettle. So I got the little fancy bottom piece. And this is off an old toy car. See the wheel well? And that's pretty much it for the first hunt. Dennis and I were exploring new places in the river. I got that one big piece of pewter and that was it. And the second day, went between the dams and we found all kinds of finds. This copper brass base pocket watch. Got a 1875 Indian. I know it's not looking that clear right now. Anyway, that's what it is. And we got this piece with a glass in it. I think that's for like looking into some equipment like when there's fire. I think that's like a little peephole. We got a little bell with fancy around the bottom and missing top. Got this thing here, a little fancy. That sucker's heavy. Yeah, we got a printing plate. Says something. Do now. I don't know. Little printing plate. This thing here is Simplex quality, patent. Little license plate tag, lock, pieces of brass, few spoons. Crows are going crazy. Oh yeah, this little bottle here, this little inkwell bottle. Oh, we got some fishing lures and odds and ends. Usual river kind of stuff. At least we got a bell and some pewter. So thanks for coming along. Good luck and happy hunting.